Can someone from the staff please find Mr. Davral Tien? I need him here in the commentators booth. Please. Mr. Davral Tien is needed here in the commentating workforce. Is that Germany? So, welcome to Graz, Austria. We are going about to see 2019 Underwater Rugby World Championships final. It's going to be Germany in blue, Norway in white. And I can just, my name is Jani Mäkinen and I'm here with Thomas commentating you this match online to YouTube.
Welcome back here into the women's final of this 2019 Underwater Rugby World Championship here in Austria Graz. As Jani said, it's going to be an exciting game between Germany in blue and Norway in white.
I hold these two teams, they play similar underwater rugby in my opinion. It's going to be really interesting to see is there going to be any particular tactics that one of these teams would use. Somebody's asking the result of the women's final result. I don't know the exact number, I can maybe look for it, but Germany won Norway 4 years ago in final, so this
I
is
think it was 1-0 or 2-0. Very close, very tight.
We can maybe look for the result also. Tight match. I think this also is going to be a really tight match. Would be interesting to know how many girls were there to play in Kali.
6 for Germans.
6 for Germans.
Yeah,
only,
I would say.
Only, I would say. So I'm a bit surprised.
I think more Norwegians from the last squad being still playing here actively for the national team. And now getting ready.
Here we go. Final 2019 World Championships in underwater rugby. Women category.
All right, moving into the game here. Going in for Germany. Kativilov here trying to go for the ball, but no, being stopped. There's a call by the referee. Free throw for Norway here right away. Underwater rugby picture, please.
Holding. Light free throw holding.
It's for holding.
Holding penalty called against the Germans.
I think this match will end with small goal difference. All the semi-finals, all of course the finals and the bronze matches have been really tight games, as it should.
You see pushing here at the ball, at the basket, and no defender being in place for Germany. If the Norwegians can get the ball out, would have been a good situation here for the Norwegians. And I think could be quite decisive for a team to score early in this game. But we'll see both teams holding on very strong. Now pushing hard on, pushing down call by the referee. Manuel Tito de Moraes, head referee of the underwater rugby players. Norway placing himself 2 players
in the screen.
underneath
they have taken the whole
basket
space.
and trying to move the ball in.
So this is definitely something that they have practiced and agreed upon that they would take the space from the defense in front of the German goal, but this time they were not able to bring in the ball there where the
Norway is certainly one very dangerous team when they can find those openings underneath the basket. Now Steffi Pop trying to move forward for the Germans, but being attacked immediately by 2 Norwegian players who hit on the ball. Dropping downwards, pass into the middle by Nadine Grieber. Germany still in possession.
that was
Eva Maria Dietmann. No, we're back in possession of the ball, moving for the German basket immediately. The goal defender being not right away in place. Steffi Pop on the goal, but the ball dropping down. Steffi Pop moving forward. Quick pass towards Regina Pavlovic, who's trying to go for the Norwegian half, but being attacked immediately here by number 3 of the Stine Dahl. Ball still being in possession for Germans now, wrestling forward. Number 2, Linda Ostendorf
Norwegian
for the
checking
Germans.
is quite strong in the mid-pool area also, so if the Germans could range the attack to Norwegian, and then there could be some space, but now Norwegians taking the ball away, immediately attacked by 3 German girls
Great forechecking by still Norwegian number 15.
Catherine Mojo. And both teams had tough matches yesterday.
They certainly had.
Penalty shootouts for the Norwegians and a long overtime for the Germans against the Finnish team. Do I think the Germans having a bit of the easier task here when you compare games? A lot of swimming involved in the game against the Colombians and the Norwegians. Visually very exhausted after the game, while Germany versus Finland, both teams was more of a wrestling for the ball, a little bit more of a stalemate.
One thing maybe to note about the match, German-Finland match, was that the Germans were quite actively trying to steal the goal from the Finns. Of course, that goal, ultimately there was some speculation whether that was according to the rules, but the jury made the decision. That's history. It was 1-0 sudden death goal against Finland. But not only that, I saw a few more times Germans trying to steal the goal from the Finnish, so we may see something equal against Norway today also.
Most certainly one of the German strategies to move in onto the opponent's goal, try to steal it away and then create those openings, circling the ball in very close, very tightly around the enemy basket. But you would see Germany really struggling to move on to these Norwegians. Stefan Poppy moving forward for the Germans. Good pass into the middle, and now moving forward for Germany, number 8, Marinjanko. Now going forward in the Norwegian basket immediately. Good pass forward to Lara Büchner, who's trying to come in from above. Goalkeeper holding her off so far. Ooh, she's got a bit of a hold here onto the leg now. Still going in, still going forward. Lara Büchner here with a strong attack, but now the ball back in possession for the Norwegians. And now we can see Gerhard Solibake moving forward.
It's holding, I guess, against...
Gerhard Solibake had been hospitalized in the semifinals when she was the one swimming against the ball and still playing here.
Oh no, okay.
She was checked for concussion.
Okay. So she really gave all she had.
Yeah.
Right, we are 4.5 minutes gone in this first half of the women's final in 2019 Underwater World Cup.
And we might see some floaties being in the pool soon.
What's that?
There might be some floaties being in the other pool very soon, as some players brought floaties with them.
Oh, okay.
To watch the game on the screen in the pool.
It's midfield.
Norway moving too far forward. And there can be a free throw awarded against you if you are trying to gain some meters here.
Yes, certainly.
Just when moving forward. Wow, but Norway, Maranjako here with the toss behind her back forward. Ooh, moving on from the corner. I think it's Karina Tekert here, yes. Strumming up the ball
Norway
for Germany.
Really must appreciate the Norwegians. They really, again, there is a fault. Oh, the ball came out of the water, I guess.
The ball being above the surface. You know, the ball has to be underneath the border surface all the time.
The what I was about to say is that the Norwegians really want to start to.
Yes, commentating Thomas Dank and Jani Mäkinen.
Yeah.
And a good chance here, German basket, a little bit of an open exchange, but the ball dropping down to the right side and being recovered here by number 13, Regina Pavlovic for the Germans, trying to move it forward. Marianne here again.
They make
the captain,
quite difficult for the Norwegians.
Being recovered by the Norwegians.
Get away from their own end now, so the Norwegians really actively are challenging German girls, now bringing it close to the goal again. Still Norwegians have it. Now from above number 10.
Good attack from Amanda Barson, trying to go for the German goalkeeper. Ball being scrummed up a bit.
It seems that they have some difficulties.
Goalkeepers have to hold themselves down. Good exchange here by the goalkeepers, but the ball still being in possession for the Norwegians. They're still in front of the basket, trying to move the ball into the corner to start with an execution here. Germany here trying to move out of the own half, but the Norwegians here pushing very hard onto the German basket. A lot of experience. Ball well placed to the right.
Excellent pass, and I say that for the first 5-6 minutes, Norway has been on the driving seat in this game. Let's see if the girls are able to maintain this we earlier saw in the bronze match when the Colombia came it really aggressively, and little by little the Finnish girls were
again.
able to come back in the game. So
Maren
this
Janko
necessarily
here having
doesn't mean
trouble
that the
to hold on
Germans
to the ball. Now moving out from Kati Velov from the back. Cannot pass towards anyone though here. The Germans having trouble getting the ball into the half of the Norwegians and not being pushed out yet again. Ball dropping down to Steffi Popp, who's now moving the ball forward for the Germans. A quick pass to the middle, well on here by the Germans to move the ball now into the Norwegian half, and they have to be on the offense now, being held back in their own half for about. Oh, the ball stolen away, but just being tossed forward by number 15.
Katrin
Moyo here. And recovered by number 15 of the Germans, Kati Velov. Steffi Popp moving forward again. Nadine Griebel.
Now Germany was able to bring the game to the Norwegian, and now they should, in my opinion, just make it together rather than one by one. Maybe number 13, maybe she should have not started the challenge all by herself, but she was able to get the ball to another German girl here.
And we can see the Norwegian forechecking here, very strong. Keeping the Germans away.
Norway, making the defense.
Ooh, good defense here for Norway, and now moving forward. Get on Solibake.
Excellent pass. Yeah,
the pass of the Norwegians so far forward, and Germans visually having trouble holding on to the speed, but
number 13 here on this side, she's now gone to a quite strange that she immediately took this vertical position there, but again there are at least another
Littebo again.
Waiting on the other side.
Oh, a bit of shovel pass to the back. Oh, and a good situation underneath the basket for the Norwegians.
Very
cleared by the defender though. Where will they need to move in between?
That was German girl number 15, Kati Wehlov. She did
goalkeeper.
She was hit to the back, but she was able to keep her position. She's again on the basket. Maybe she could change, get some air, but she does not yet. So at least she's taking like at least 3 dives. That's really normal still. 3 to 4 dives, I think. It's the
good positioning. Oh, well passed into the back, and now the ball. No, on the rim for the Norwegians. Number 3, Stine Dahl with the good attack here, but the defender getting just in position.
Difficulties to get the ball away.
Yet again an attack here onto the goalkeeper. Difficult pass to defend here.
And still number 15 is not going to change.
Being dropped onto the goalkeeper.
4 dives now in the row. Coming to the surface now for some more air. Wrestling close to the sideline of the pool. And now it's been pulled away. I think it's for Norwegians.
Norway very fast here to push the players out of the playing field.
Out of bounds, like free throw.
Free throw coming in for Germany,
so
for the Norwegians against Germany.
2 to 3 minutes we've been now in the German end, and I think, well, German girls should somehow maybe defend closer to their goal. Now they finally get it. That was maybe a little easy pass.
Griebel trying to move forward. Pass into the middle to Laura Brockhoff. Ball dropping down. Ooh. Yet a bit of a holding there by both players. Ball just being tossed into the middle. Picked up by Laura Brockhoff again. Ooh, strong attack here from the Norwegian force checking from behind. Stine Dahl again, but Germans here with the quick recovery. Maren Janko for the Germans. Trying to move the ball here against those heavy Norwegian forecheckers.
It's Norway definitely is on top of the underwater rugby quality because...
See number 6 here for the Germans moving in, but the pass not accurate enough. Brockhoff has to pick it up.
Both Norwegian teams are in the finals in the women category and also in the men category. Now Germany is approaching. Is there an organized now?
Ooh, no goalkeeper on the Norwegian basket for a short amount of time here. reception here by Steffi Popp. Waiting underneath the scrum for the ball.
Wisely she's using the corner, the space, not to go there without a good support from her teammates. Now excellent pass, but behind the back. Was there quite no contact with the goal immediately, so there was an excellent pass by the German.
Oh, and now the counter-attack here for the Norwegians. Litabo here with the counter-attack. Number 7, Gunhild Litabo.
3 minutes, 20 seconds only left in the first half. It's 0-0, women's final. Germany in blue,
risky
Norway
situation for
in
the Germans. 2 Norwegians waiting for a pass, and they could just drop down into the back, but the defense being now in place here for the Germans.
Germany has it now. That was number 2, Linda Ostendorf.
Maria Diekmann trying to move the ball forward here. Nice pass. Forward to Regina Pavlovic.
1-on-1, is it going to be?
Moving
There's
in.
some space now.
Simona Leppard trying to go in here. But the Norwegian defense being in place properly. We see on to the left a player waiting for the ball, but Germans have to circle the ball here in the middle of the pool. Tarina Techert trying to move in. Oh, good pass to the left. Can she move in? Ball being tossed here. Trying to toss the ball into the middle, but being tackled up by 2 Norwegian players. Ooh. No, she's okay. She looks okay.
I can say that the Germans are really, really playing high in the field, because the goalkeeper, most of the time when they are on the offensive, the goalkeeper is well onto the Norwegian side of the pool. So
now a good situation for the Germans.
That was an
Lara
excellent
Brockhoff underneath the back of the goalkeeper. But ball being recovered. Get on his back. Another quick counter attack here for the Norwegians. 2 Norwegians moving forward. Number 11 here, Skiri Skorsbecke. With the reception here, now trying to move into the half of the Germans. Can go right for the corner here, and that's the place where the Norwegians usually set up their offensive game plan.
No defender for
good positioning for the Germans, but defender not there. But now the positions being taken in again.
1.5 minutes left in the first half, so
strong performance by both teams.
Really
no defender in place here for the Germans.
Fast.
The ball being tossed down, attack on Steffi Popp, the goalkeeper.
Moment.
But well done for the Germans to defend this attack here. Fended off by the goalkeeper.
No, they get away with it. Is there going to be another German girl to join that one?
Marianko passing the ball, juggling it down.
Not able to pass immediately, but still with the Germans. 1 minute left in the first half. A little bit of troubles to have the ball, but now still German can make a good attack here, because it's still 50 seconds time. So now they just maybe should organize and then make a team effort now.
Moving in number 8 for the Germans.
Number 8 really aggressive.
Marianko again.
Contact with the goal immediately.
Ball being lost, picked up, and number 15, Kati Vilov. You can see the goalkeeper, Steffi Popp, coming in.
Half a minute. The girls
30 seconds to go.
Certainly know that there is not much time left. So.
Ooh, quick pass here onto the right. Another ball being tossed back. Recovery for Germany. Lindosdorf here taking the ball. 20 seconds to go, and now
last attempt.
Here for the Germans to move in. Seize the time here they have. They just want to hold on to the ball, and being attacked by the Norwegians. 5 seconds to go. Steffi Popp trying to move in once more, but the time is up here. And a good first half.
It was an excellent first half. I would say that the first half of the first half, Norway was on the driving seat, but now towards the end of the first half, German girls, they came into the game. They were able to come all the way to the Norwegian end, and it will be really, really, really tough game, an even game. Let's see.
Hard fought from both sides here
excellent
so far.
Game.
Quick passes, fast counterattacks. Both teams forechecking
so far,
well.
Norway has had maybe better scoring opportunities, but nevertheless, there has been some good opportunities for the Germans also. So it could be either way. Really tough match.
Yes, incredible match by both teams.
Let's see if there are going to be any substitutions now during the 5 minutes break. And just for a reminder to the audience, and it's if the game is not decided in the normal game time, there will be extra time, 15 minutes, and that's going to be played with sudden death rule. So whoever makes the goal first is the winner. And if the extra time doesn't get the results, then it goes to the penalties, where first they are with 3 shootouts and then one by one until there is a result in the game. But hopefully, I just hope for this final that one of the teams would score.
Yeah.
I'm on the neutral grounds. I'm not supporting any of the teams. So for the game, the dynamics of the game, I hope that one of the teams would score in the beginning of the second half, so we could see some more interesting rugby.
Good comment here in chat.
So Norway changes.
Yeah, we're going into advertisements now.
Exactly. Which ones? Out 11 for Germany, in 14. And for Norway? 4 out, 9 in. Thank you.
All right, back into this game here. Halftime break in the women's final of the 2019 Underwater Rugby World Championship here in Graz, Austria. And there were some substitutions for both teams. We have Eva Maria Dietmann out and Julia Worny in for the Germans, and for the Norwegians there's Tove Halland out and Hilja Kurlen is in. Also one of the veteran players on the Norwegian squad. So both teams subbing in one player here at the beginning of the second half. Personally, I think it's quite difficult to get into a game when you're getting subbed in the second half. You're not used to the speed of the game. You don't know the intensity of the game. Your pulse is not on a proper level, so you have to get used to the intensity yet again after warming up, so that's always a bit difficult. Some players really struggle getting into a game. Some players can pick it up quite easily, though. Having some hard hits in the first couple of actions they take.
The audience making some waves, beautiful atmosphere here in Graz. This is the day number 8, the final day of the World Championships. Less than 1 minute we have, and then the game will start. Joshua giving the feedback. We should tell the names of the players before the game. Well, they display all the players in the screen.
Yes.
So
during the announcement of the teams,
right.
when the anthem is played, you can read up all the names and the players of the game.
Maybe also the ones that are playing, the 12 girls. Maybe we should have listed, but that's. Basically, that's a development point for the next game, because we don't directly have that information with us here in the
Richie Boy here, good point. Yes, it would be special for the players to hear the name being called out separately at the beginning of the game. Yet the players are already used to a certain schedule, and so changing it up, and they are already very nervous in front of the games quite often. So we wanted to keep the nervosity as low as possible. Now getting back into the second half here. Norway here on the ball quite a bit faster.
Much faster, really.
That was extremely fast swimming here.
Number 14, really tall girl. She's able to protect ball easily with her long arms.
Ball being moved above the German basket to the right side. Norway here wanting to move in immediately. Ball carried by number 1, Miranbek Litavo.
And now there is no defender for a good 3-4
risky
seconds.
Situation for the Germans. Nadine Griebel coming in late here after the substitution. Defender having to fight for the ball. Another call by the referee here.
Somebody's asking about the temperature of the water in the chat.
Holding.
I would say it's normal swimming hole, maybe a little warmer
25,
than
24,
maybe closer,
26,
yeah,
maybe.
something like that. Yeah, it's been quite a hot week here in. Now it's a little cloudy here in Graz, but it's been a temperature here. The air temperature in the swimming hole inside is well above 25 again today, but the water is quite okay. It's not too warm. All of you who have played underwater rugby, at least in Finland, it seems that sometimes the water is really fresh. Maybe not cold, but fresh, certainly.
I can certainly confirm that for the pool in Tampere.
Yeah.
But now Norway on the advance here against Germany.
Nice pass.
White.
And
oh, good attack by the Norwegians.
Great chance.
Oh, yet again, still in possession
They
here.
were-
Norway.
They were changing, the goalies were changing, so it was at that very moment when
good
the change
recovery
was
about
about to
Regina
happen.
Pavlovic trying to move the ball out of the danger zone here under the basket. Scrumming up now, pass downwards for Germany, and now moving and trying to move forward. Passing stations though being locked up quite efficiently here by those Norwegian players. See Germany is struggling a bit to have players on the ball. Oh, Gerhard Solbakke. There's a holding call now against Norway.
Well done by Norwegian number 2,
Light free throw.
Gerhard
Gerhard
Solbakke.
Solbakke.
Free throw for Team Norway against Germany. Again, in the beginning of this second half, Germany certainly has problems to get away from their own end. Cannot really say why, because it seems that the two teams are playing in a quite similar way this game.
Germany
I don't
maybe
see
wanted
any.
to go into the second half with a more defensive strategy, keeping the game clean. But now moving in from above, the Norwegians coming in here, going for the goalkeeper. The ball,
Norwegian girls,
dropping down to the
she
left.
had,
Defender moving out, being attacked immediately by number 3 for Stine Dahl. But the ball trying to move forward by the Germans, but the attacks from Norwegians on Julie Volny here very hard.
That choking, I think she had here hold her arm.
It's a bit of a choke out there. It's always when you try to grip around the shoulder, you kind of sometimes get the players.
Well done by Germany now.
Oh,
Take it
whoa.
forward. Another girl coming
Ball
in here.
moved
Number
forward.
14.
Try to play.
Attempt to the goal,
Yeah,
and there is
Volny.
another girl on the
Oh,
other side. Is she
damn
able
it.
to pass? If she is, it's going to be a danger moment now. Let's see.
Locked up by the
Finally.
defenders. Well done by the Norwegian defender. Now pass forward to number 1, Ranebek Litteberg. Ball handling here impeccable by the Norwegians. Germany also very well prepared coming into this game.
One thing is clear. For me, it seems that Norway much easier can exit from their own end.
Yep.
They bring the ball up.
Norway using
the
the
German
speed to their
side.
advantage.
Yeah, but it seems that Germany girls
Called by
are.
the referee.
What is the call now?
Holding penalty called, and it's against Norway. It was a bit of a shoving situation.
Norwegians
Basket.
do much more aggressive forechecking. So it seems as
White number 10, warning. You're not allowed to be in the 2-meter area. You're warned. White number 10, warning.
The ceremony will be after the men's game,
Number 2 meters they are showing.
which is right after the women's final here now. But we would much rather talk about this game here. Germany
White number
moving the
10,
ball
warning.
forward onto the Norwegian half.
2-meter.
Number 8 for Germans, Maren Janko trying to move the ball forward, but being tackled. You can see them being tackled immediately.
Now there is a call from the reference. Maybe the girls
In a
can.
dangerous position here, right in the position where the players try to exchange.
Choking, blue free throw.
And it's free throw for Germany. Now we are in the Norwegian end of the pool. 4.5 minutes gone in the second half, and it's a dive match.
Germany having trouble holding on to the ball. Good for checking is Solbakke now moving
Excellent
forward for
forechecking
Norway.
by the Norwegians.
Germans trying to push her out of the area, but Skara moving the ball forward for the Norwegians. Going to lead the ball with the pass. Ooh, good opportunity here by the Norwegians, but the ball being taken away
She has a contact, but then I loses the ball in that process. So well done. It was a good try. She had to use that opportunity because it was for a moment it was 1-on-1. Somebody grabbed her on the leg, so she couldn't quite use all the power she had.
Norwegians very dangerous here in their counterattacks, accelerating very quickly. The Germans also very fast swimmers though. But the defender moving up, and now two Germans moving on to the.
What is that? I couldn't quite hear this buzzer either.
No call from me.
No call from me.
Wrong call from me. Who had advantage?
Wrong call from the deck referee.
Wrong call by the deck referee during a massive counterattack by the Germans.
Yeah, a team ball for Team Germany against Norwegian. Team ball means same as a free throw, but you can just continue wherever you like with the ball. So that's the meaning of the team ball. It's
Where's the ball?
That was a deck referee's error he made.
Ooh, that was a major error by the deck referee.
Yeah.
You had three Germans.
Yeah, they had an excellent moment.
Onto a lonely goalkeeper and the deck referee.
Oh no!
Stopping the game.
Yeah. There's a point to speculate then.
This could be actually a decisive point here in the game. Germany could have gone ahead here.
Possibly, yes. And again, there's a call from the referees. Out of bounds. It's a free throw for Germany. They immediately dive, maybe trying to steal the Norwegian goal. Little bit more than 10 minutes still to go. The second half. It's 0-0.
Solibake trying to go for the ball.
Well done by German number 17.
The ball just being tossed outwards, but being picked up by the Germans again. You can see the defense of the Norwegians here. A good pass into the corner. Ball being juggled above the goalkeeper.
Bounces, and now finally Norway has it.
Moving outward.
Well done by the Norwegian girl there. She just takes the space swimming because she was knowing pressure to pass the ball.
With the ball passing forward. Now still wrestling here for the ball and then trying to push her out.
Very excellent German support check in there by number 10.
Laura Büchner for the Germans. Still scrummed up on the surface yet again. And Norway with the recovery. The quick pass downwards. Well done here yet again. Marin Janko picking up the ball. Number 14 tackled. Julia Volny being tackled heavily by the Norwegian forechecking here.
Now also Norway has some difficulties to get it all the way to the German end. The German forechecking certainly improved now in the last minutes. Well done. And now the 6, she has press
attack. Stephanie Nusa, the captain for the Germans. But both arms being stripped off the ball. But she can't recover it.
Now the second wave should just come in, keep the pace in the game, but suddenly it's much more slower. They are.
Simona Leppa. The pass into the corner, but not able to move in onto the goalkeeper or the defender. Laura Büchner yet again here, being in possession of the ball for the Germans. That was a risky pass here, right into the hands of a defender, but behind her, German forechecker. Good control here of the game. Player being placed on the right of the basket, but cannot execute against the German goalkeeper. Defender being in place fast enough. Now yet again.
Seems that German offensive, they were very
pass for them on the Boston, trying to get the ball forward.
Very straightforward style. Germany comes after the goal. They won't really play the game in the semicircle, so to say. So they want to come immediately towards the girl. Excellent.
Off here.
Wow.
Now good situation for Norway.
Excellent, and she was holding the goal.
Was there a hold on the goal?
Yeah, in my
opinion, looked like it.
Certainly it was. Referee may not have seen it, but it was immediately at the time when she was pushed. So she made it quick. She made it in a clever way, and referee didn't see it, so she was saved.
Nadine Grebel, this might have been a penalty here against the Germans.
It could have been a penalty, yes.
Lucky for them, Julie Volny trying to control. And the Norwegians are very dangerous in the middle of the pool, having 3 to 4 passing stations, passing chaining.
And we are coming from one end to another now, and it seems that the forechecking of the German has improved a lot. Or maybe Germans are not going to are not able to maintain this energy level they had before in the game. So Germany now more easily is able to bring the ball to the Norwegian end. What I would still, I still miss the German girls just to be maybe too more patient.
No counter on. There was no shoulder in the basket. She was holding on with her hand a bit to the ring.
Time out, white. Time out, white.
Timeout white. So it's the Norwegians. I think Norwegians needed this timeout more than the Germans. The Germans seem to have a good momentum in this game. So they certainly have come into this game now, and both teams for me seem so even in their quality. They have scoring chances for Team Germany. They seem to come to the goal very aggressively, not taking the game into the semicircle. Maybe some more patience in some of their attacks. But still, of course, in these games, you don't win these games just to be passive. You need to be aggressive also. So
what is the water sheep, or do you mean how deep is the pool?
It's 4 meters. Water sheep, that animal doesn't live in Austria.
Or are there some floaters in the pool already?
Are there something floating in the pool? I don't know.
It's a warm-up pool though at the end.
We have more than 900 people watching this online. Thanks for watching. You are watching the women's final in the 2019 World Championship in underwater rugby. The finest of all the sports.
Now time at over. We've got 7 minutes left to play in this second half here of the women's final in the World Championship. Players now back into the water. Timeout taken by Norway now. Their timeout gone here for the second half time.
Close to 7 minutes still time in the second half. And if it's equal numbers in the end.
White number 10.
White number 10 again.
In the sphere around the free throw, so she's not allowed to be within 2 meters perimeter.
What a move by her legs.
With the legs pulling
She's
the ball
number 10
Amanda
from
Barsten.
Norway, Amanda Barsten. Excellent move by her, picking the ball up with her leg and taking it to her hands. Excellent
Very deadly,
move.
trying to move the ball forward. Being tossed back with one on. That might be a holding penalty. We will see.
Light free throw.
Yep. Wide free throw here. Choking.
So I was about to say, if it's going to be equal numbers, then we go to extra time. That's going to be 15 minutes with sudden death rule. And if that doesn't give us a result for this game, then it's the penalties. And the penalties are first 3 shots per team, and then 1 by 1 until there is a winner for the game. And this is the final.
Sudden death penalties in the end.
So let's see.
Now we're moving in from above now on to the German goal,
leg.
but being grabbed away, body forward.
Well done by her, by the German
Both
girl.
teams, forwards, doing a very good job here throughout the entirety of this game, locking up the ball and playing it forward whenever they can, tightening up the spaces here. Oh, now 3 Norwegians at the basket. The basketball to the left.
But I think they
holding on. It moved her upwards above the goalkeeper. Well done by the Germans to push the attacker upwards so she cannot execute properly.
Now finally German girl is, excellent forechecking by the Norwegians, just right at the German goal. That's really dangerous if you are the ball is taken away close to goal.
Around.
Number 7, excellent performance by her.
Laura Büchner.
An excellent pass.
Yet again, an excellent pass.
There was number 8 from Team Germany.
Maranjanko in place. So Ramek Litabö trying to stay underneath the basket for a bit here to get.
Just as for information, we have a huge audience here, good 200-300 people in the swimming hall today watching the game. We have a big screen also for the audience in the swimming hall. We have more than 900 people watching this online, so thanks for watching for everybody. This is worth it. This is the women's final 2019. Germany in blue, Norway in white. 0-0, 4.5 minutes left in the game.
Called by the referee.
It's holding.
I think the Norwegian basket stolen away by the Germans here for now. Tight game here by both teams, holding on so well. The forecheckers being incredible here, blocking every meter, locking the players up.
Strong lady number 2 getting to the ball immediately. That was like a missile.
Yeah, Solibake.
That's for out of bounds. Is it gonna be for
white
free throw? And you can see the Norwegians moving immediately for the German basket, and ooh, there's holding here on the surface.
Some holding onto the surface, yeah. Quite many faults
back
in
the
back few minutes.
Freistindal. Oh, now good positioning here from
now
Norway under the basket.
The Norwegian defense, they kind of like leave that space to the Norwegians. Another girl swimming in as for the screen now, making it even.
Norwegian forwards trying to replace the German goalkeeper there.
She sticks her hands
holding
underneath
on to her. But Karina taking
there is now a fault.
Yes, good call.
Good call from the referee, I must say, because that was a clear fault by the.
Well done by the refs to see this one.
Pushing the goalie, that was an excellent.
Holding on and trying to pull her up a bit without the ball.
Okay, Leo, thanks for. We may not have the latest number. I see here on my screen that there's 911, but the actual number, there are more than 1,300 people watching this online. Thanks for watching, for everybody. We need to update our screen here. Let's see. Again,
yeah, 1,388.
Yeah, it's.
Thanks, Leo.
Thanks, Leo.
You're inside the 2-meter area.
Again,
she had the ball when you were at her. That's inside the 2-meter area.
Okay. Timeout called by the German coach, and the referee doesn't acknowledge it.
Timeout, Germany is really shouting. I think it went all the way to Switzerland, that shouting, because
the referee trying to de-escalate the game here, but the German coach going for a timeout.
Wow, what a final. There has been so many faults in the recent maybe 4 minutes that it's been really like the girls have not been able to really play the game. There is, every 10 to 15 to 20 seconds there is a fault. So now the actually Germans, is she captain number 2? Not German, Norwegian girl. She's talking with the referees. I think it's about the 2-meter rule or something like that. There is also Germany, one of the coaches, I guess, in this discussion with the referees.
The Australians having fun at the pool. My camera team having fun with the 360 camera here in the pool area. Shout out to all the technical staff here as well, doing a wonderful job throughout the entirety of this World Cup, supporting us as best as they can. Now back into the game. Time over for the Germans, and we'll see how this game progresses.
3.5 minutes to go in the second half. It's still 0-0.
And the tension visually rising here for both teams. And this is
also mentally, this is getting tougher for the girls, because they know if they let in a goal, it's really, really, really difficult to cover from it. So you need to have this self-confidence in the game. Play your own game.
Norway moving forward immediately. Norway, good positioning here on the German basket for the Norwegians.
The way she's swimming was just, the fin swimming technique, some of the Norwegian girls, is amazing. And now there's a good screen on this side of the basket, not taking the advantage immediately.
The Norwegians moving the ball around the basket, but not being locked up by number 2 Linda Ostendorf. But the ball risky, rolling around the basket, and yet now coming back out, being scrummed away here.
Still Norwegians are able. They are really active on the German end.
Because Norway really wants to force a decision here now in this game. Dominic Kilja-Kullen trying to move in. Defense for Germany in place. She needs to pass the ball downwards. I think Ribbon not going for the ball. She could have moved out a bit earlier, but dangerous if the other defender is holding on to the ball.
And now the Norwegian forechecking in the midfield is really strong, but now there is some space. Number 14 taking to it.
Julia Volny moving on to the Norwegian basket. Can she pass the ball on to the other side? No, being locked up here by the Norwegian forecheckers.
But still it's with the Germans.
Germany holding on to the ball very well here. Gina Pavlovic. Norway now back, moving it now. Dean Griebel here coming in.
Yeah, this defender
Certainly
girl,
one of the
she had a little
strongest
difficulties.
German players.
She had a little difficulties to get into her position, but now there is a Norwegian. Now the ball is over the Norwegian goal, so this is always really dangerous because you block quite a bit of the space from the goalies and the defenders there on the surface. Some wrestling. Now there hasn't been any fault. 1 minute,
2 minutes to go here.
2 minutes to go, close to 2 minutes to go still. Now the Germany has it.
Taking it to pass downwards. Germany trying
all
to
alone, all alone.
3 Norwegians here being down
but
immediately.
She's able to
double
take
pass
it
in the corner. Moving in, Stephanie Nussel, the captain, being placed underneath the basket now, but they are having trouble moving on to this strong Norwegian defense.
Yes.
Germany cannot get in there to create one decisive opportunity here.
Laura Brockhoff was with the ball, and she should have used her body more to protect that Norwegian approach. But still the Germans have the ball now coming in, and there is a screen on the top of the goalkeeper. A strong German number 10. Again, I've seen her playing well throughout the match.
Yes, very well played here by Laura Büchner, Simon Lepper. Holding on. Back again to Laura Büchner with a lot of underwater presence here in the front. Ball from now. Steffi Popp trying to move in, but nobody in the corner she could pass to here. The ball dropping down.
Alone. Still able to have it. Still able to have it. And passing to her teammate. That's an excellent
move back into the defense.
Excellent performance by the German girl there. And now with a good few minutes. It's only half a minute left in the second half, and then we are in the extra time. So maybe the last attempt for the Germany.
Good pass downwards, but defense being in place properly yet again.
Solid Norwegian defense.
16 seconds here to go, and Norway in the defense. Germany with the last attempt now to go in. Pass to the right, but they cannot move in properly here. But the play being placed underneath the goal now. 5 seconds to go.
5 seconds to go. Not enough.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, and this is it. We are going into overtime here in the women's finals.
5 minutes break now. 5 minutes break. And it's going to be, again, extra time.
What a thriller here at the finals.
It certainly is a thriller. And it goes so that for some reason it seems that once the Norwegians are in the German end, they keep the ball there for maybe 2, 3, 4 minutes, and now it turned around so that the Germans were able, again, maybe more than 3 minutes to have a lot of pressure in the Norwegian end, so it could go either way.
Both playing a very possessive game, holding on to the ball very well on both sides. Very difficult for the attackers to get a hold on the ball and move it forward into the goal. The Norwegians being though more pressing at the German basket. The Germans at the Norwegian basket looking quite. It looks like they have a bit of trouble moving in against us very physical Norwegian defenders.
It is
holding on so well, and we can see now Norway here trying to catch their breath.
The German coach speaking to her team. They are in a semicircle around her, whereas Norwegians just sit down and lay down on their backs in their own end of the pool. It's going to be 15 minutes extra time, and if the extra time does not give a result for the game, then it goes to penalty shootout. And of course, we would like to see this ending in the extra time rather than the penalties, because it's the final. It's worth to have
a regular score
rather than the penalties. Although I don't see any of the teams maybe favorites for the penalty shootout. It could go either way also. But anyway,
Norway already have won a penalty shootout here, so the mental advantage might be a bit on the Norwegian side.
That's right, yes.
Germans, knowing that the Norwegian penalty defenders are quite strong here.
That lady has a German.
No way, no way.
No way, no way, no way. Okay, oh, now I realize that. That's a funny one. Yeah.
Good one there, German lady. We always appreciate a good sign. Deutschland ist der geilste UWR-Club der Welt. Some clubs might beg to differ here. But Germany and as well as Norway here certainly delivering us a very, very good final here at the 2019 World Championship here in Austria, Graz. It's the women's finals, Germany in blue, Norway in white. And it's an exciting game here to see. No goals scored yet during the regular play time. We're moving into the sudden death period, golden goal. And there's a substitution for Norway. Number Siri Skorsbrekke is out, and they're setting Lisbeth Haugsberg into the game.
Lisbeth Haugsberg, she will come to play, and 11, she's Siri
Korsbrekke.
Korsbrekke, she's going out. So one substitution.
Yet again, if you're mispronouncing names,
Let
German
us know.
speaking. Yanni here is a Finn, though being very fluent in Spanish as well and English. So, yeah, go Lisbeth.
We
So
can see now already
we're trying our best.
Colombian guys gathering this online.
Colombia.
The men final, it's going to start at, I think it's 4:30 the local time, wasn't it so?
It's going to start when this game is over, Yanni.
Yes, after this one. It's 16:45 Central European time, so quarter to. Yeah, it's gonna
Should start in 20
start
minutes.
maybe immediately when this game is over, because this goes now into extra time. So
We'll see if the Germans and Norwegians take it all the way.
1 minute.
somebody's asking that how the sudden death. I don't think that it changes the way that the teams are playing. The only thing is the mental stress that it gives to the players. I know it from my own experience, at least for myself as a underwater rugby hobbyist. It's mentally difficult because you just have to have the boldness to play your own game. So mentally, I think it's for the players a little difficult. Some players may get more affected than the others. So they should have, self-confidence. Of course, these athletes, they train a lot, they play together, they have excellent team spirits. But let's see. Sudden death rule applies from now on.
Again here.
We are offering the
faster.
queen crown now. Whoever puts the ball in, she's gonna be a hero.
It's deadly.
The clock didn't start.
The clocks didn't start. Excellent
Sorry, the
move
clock didn't start.
by.
Yet again, a
They
problem
saw
with
it.
the clock.
They saw it and it was just starting. So, okay, this is technical issue,
Those
but
technical errors are.
must give some credit to the referees that they see it so early.
It's 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's always a bit of a pity because the initial swim off so exhausting to sprint into the middle here at full speed, trying to go for the ball. Have to do the second time. No changes here for Germany. They're keeping the last substitute for an emergency situation, most likely, or for a little bit of later move when the player maybe have some cramps. Oh, yet again, nowhere in the ball first.
Again, they
Tossed
win
forward
it.
immediately. Manderbarsten moving the ball forward.
So who will be the queen of the night?
Gerhard
Whoever puts
Solberg.
it in, she's going to be remembered. She will leave her name in this history. There has to be winner, there has to be a loser for this final. Well, silver medal is still a medal, but I think both teams now heavily
Good
want to
position here by
win this game, of course.
Norwegians, but well done here by the forechecking of Germany. And else this might become a stamina battle here at the end of the day. We will see which team here has the better reserves after those games coming into this World Finals. Both semifinals being going to overtime, being exhausting.
We saw earlier is that if one team starts to control, now that was a risky pass picked easily by the German girl, but they still can hold on to it. So it's, now we're going towards the Norwegian end.
Forward. Now Norway being back in the defense, and Germany trying to move in here onto the Norwegian basket. tossed down a bit. Finds Regina Pavlovic. Nadine Griebel. Simone Lepper.
If Germany will take this, then the order of the 3 top teams will be exactly the same as 4 years ago in Cali championships. But let's see if Norway is going to break that.
Bit of jab on the back of the head there, but not being given by the referee. I think Norway now trying to move forward here against the Germans. Ball passed in the middle, Amanda Boston.
And again, still Germany. The goalkeeper comes all the way to the mid-pool area, I can see. So they.
Oh, that would have been a good pass to the right. Nadine Griebel didn't see the ball initially, but well aware here by the forechecking, recovering the ball for the Germans. Risky situation if there would have been a Norwegian player on the left.
Germany changing 3 girls now, some fresh lungs going in, swimming into the pool.
Number 8 moving forward.
Gearing for a good attack.
Now there is 3-on-1!
3-on-1!
Ball being placed inside the out, yet again shot to the right. It's being moved up the ball.
No, they just wanted to pass and pass the ball. Nobody.
All of them don't see the ball.
They don't see the ball.
So Marianko now moving in. The ball still being underneath the Norwegian basket.
There was a lack of self-confidence with the girls now.
The basketing stolen away here for the Norwegians, and Norwegians now locking up the ball. Basket back in the possession of the Norwegians, and now Norway moving it on into the half of the Germans. Number 3 for Norway, Stina Dahl moving forward.
And now one of the girls is tackled the referee's oxygen, the airline there for a moment. So, and now there is Norwegian girl was in an excellent position there, waiting for the pass.
So exhausting.
No, again for Germany going towards the Norwegian end. Let's see if they are able to take it all the way. Now being attacked, excellent pass by the Germans. Now it's for a short moment, 1-on-1.
Underneath the goalkeeper, being tackled away by 2 players.
She knew there were
back with the clear.
Another girl on the other side. There is another girl on the other side. Not anymore. She's gone for Moe.
Taken away. Moving out. Amanda Boston moving forward.
So when
the ball being tossed good into the middle. Well done here by the Norwegians to move in, and Germany now back in the defense. Amanda Boston coming in from above onto the goalkeeper, passing the ball down.
What? Oh, that's so.
The ball dropping onto the rim, and the ball being shuttled around here underneath the goal. Lucky situation here for Germany.
What
so close for Norway. Regina Pavlovic with the clear for the Germans, but Norway still in possession of the ball, moving the ball down underneath the basket. Oh, there's a replay.
What happened?
Oh, that was certainly the best opportunity for all of the teams here.
Whoa. Amazing chance for Norway to take it. Please be reminded, audience, it's a sudden death. Whoever makes the goal is the champion.
Sees a teammate.
And that was as close as it can ever be.
Marianko.
My heart stopped beating for about 10 seconds. Both teams had good chances. Now we are in the Norwegian, and again now Germans, they need more girls now diving in. She's cleverly taking down. She's pointing out that somebody should dive. No German girls diving there yet.
Pass. Trying to get on the shoulder back.
Now finally,
Julia Bonney moving in underneath the goal. But being recovered here by number 22, Lisbeth Hoxvar for the Norwegians. Not yet at the German basket. The ball still in possession for the Germans. Lara Büchner trying to move in, having a good grip here onto the goalkeeper. But the goalkeeper
still she goes. She has an excellent self-confidence.
Moving
German
forward, she's really trying here to go in here onto the Norwegian basket. But very little help here, so no support there by the teammates. And now, a good pass forward. And now we see Norway moving in. Steffi Popp here going forward with the recovery for the Germans. So the ball being tossed a little bit back. Still in possession for the Norwegians though. Good play to the middle. Ooh, intercepted by Linda Ostendorf.
Well done, well done. Now she needs help. She finally gets the ball,
waiting underneath the goal. Amanda Boston going for the ball.
Some of the girls need to dive now. There is no German, at least I don't see any Germans diving.
Underneath the scrum. She's got the ball right there. You can see Germany as well as Norway swimming a lot here in the finals, going a bit left and right to create those openings. Oh, the ball dropping down, recovered by Amanda Barsten for the Norwegians, and toss forward.
Well,
but
she
nobody in
would not
place
done it.
yet. And Regina Pavlic moving the ball forward for the Germans.
Now
Steffi Popp.
Germans again are coming forward, and I think there is now much pressure to
Three
the Norwegian
Norwegians
side
being
for the
in
change.
place. Pass into Nadine Griebel now, trying to go in. She's got a bit of a hold
she's
here on the
strong girl.
defender.
There is now another girl waiting to pass on the other side. Not yet another one, and there is a good screen now.
Bilov trying to
Unable
go
to deliver the ball to the girls, waiting.
Now, oh, a good pass
good
back
pass,
underneath
excellent,
the basket.
but
But
still
can
on
it bring
the
it to
other
the other side? Nadine Griebel now waiting here. Steffi Popp is waiting as well.
This is about as physical as the women's game can be in underwater rugby there.
And you can see the defenders of Norway here being immediately in position to sprint off their own basket.
7:45 left in the extra time, so we are halfway through nearly
Pick
the
up
extra time.
Erin Roaldsson. Forward to Haugsvar. Ooh, and a good chance here for Norway to move forward.
Maybe now she uses the time waiting for her teammates to come in. Now there are some fresh lungs.
From above here onto the goalkeeper. Pass to the right. And a good pass into the back.
Excellent, but she's still...
Haugsvar again.
Why would she not made a contact with the goalie?
Still
another one now,
Norway.
excellent chances again. And number 15, she's holding her hands in a way that the referee should, maybe warning, maybe not the penalty at the very time, but she's
what we don't know is if there's a distance between the rings.
Well, that's of course hard to say, but
at
least to the videos, it seems that the same player,
yeah.
number 15, she's holding her hand so close to the rim
the angle
of the
we
basket.
Have, it looks a bit like she's holding.
Now Germany comes again in. Well done by the Norwegian, number 10.
Barsten here going in, recovering the ball from Norway.
Good pass.
Solibake. Picked up by Germany.
Well
number
read.
2, Linda Ostendorf, the recovery, but the ball being passed forward and now still back in possession for Norway. Good pass forward and now Norway on the move. Geran Solibake moving into the half of the Germans. Oh, a good pass underneath.
1-on-1, 1-2-1.
Moving on to the goalkeeper.
And on the other side, and it's in!
That's it!
It's in! It's goal!
It's the common referee.
For Norway!
Yeah, this is the score for Norway. No common referee. The goal is scored and Norway wins the finals here.
And changes
quick counter-attack executed by the Norwegians. We can see Geran Solibake underneath the goalkeeper.
Why we have the referee now? Why is she looking like that? Why is he looking like that? The referees are now gathering. What has happened? Number 2. Goal. So it is. Norway wins the World Championship, ladies and gentlemen.
What a counter-attack.
They can change the Kali result into their own, and Norway has taken the gold. What amazing performance. Wow.
What a final here. Norway moving in here onto the German basket. A so perfectly executed counter-attack.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Gerd
Queen of the
Solibake.
day, Gerd Anne Solibake puts this in an excellent way. Great performance. Punch to the back and ball in. That's it. The goalkeeper couldn't really do anything. There was such a good pass onto the left side of the basket. Executed really rapidly. Punch to the back, ball in. That's it. Sudden death.
Incredible game by both teams here. So fast, so competitive here. From Germany as well as Norway, and now tough game here, tough ending for the Germans, and Norway picking up the title here in this final.
Once in a 4-year you get this chance to play here. Not all the girls ever can come to this pool, playing to the finals for the World Championship. Now this was a second consecutive time when, at least that I know, last time in Kali it was again in Norway, Germany. Then Germans were able to beat Norway, but this time the Norwegians
winning the European Championship the last time, and now here for the Norwegians moving in and winning the trophy here in the women's final. And the next
final is the
last game of the day.
Last game of the day. It's going to be men. It's going to be again Norway. Now this time facing Colombia. And maybe speculation while the Norwegian girls make a beautiful Norwegian dance on their end. I don't know what's the name of this dance, but it was beautiful. They are celebrating. German girls quite devastating, hugging to each other. It's, of course, a great disappointment. Some tears of disappointment, some tears of joy. That's the game of way of the game. Let us speculate now a little bit in the next match while we have a chance. Davrel, would you make an interview for this game? With the Norwegian girls. Bring few girls in for an interview, but just a small speculation from my side.
By the way, the goal was scored by
Number
scored.
She's the one. No, Davrel.
She was the one injured in the game.
Who?
She was Gerda Solebak, number 2.
Number 2, Solebak.
She was injured in the game against Colombia,
Uh-huh.
and she was moved to the hospital.
Oh, she was the one. Okay.
Not the game before, the game
Yeah, the
prior
game,
against
yeah.
Finland.
Just a sort of speculation about the men's game. I think they're going to be totally different teams, totally different play tactics. We have this really solid, huge, musculous Norwegian, and then we have this human fish from Colombia, the coffee mill, fast passes. We are going to see an extremely interesting game with two teams so different in their tactics for the male. That's my opinion. Please share your opinion.
You're going to see Colombia here, the agile, very strong players, a little bit smaller than the Norwegians though. The Norwegians on the other side, the tough Vikings from Norway, and we're going to see a hard-fought match here between those two teams facing off against each other. Norway and Colombia, most certainly two of the heavy favorites coming into this tournament right at the beginning. Nobody